Unclog arteries, naturally. 7 ways to clean your arteries. Did you know most heart attacks don't happen suddenly the way you think? They've actually been quietly developing. For many years, every single day, a thin layer of cholesterol and inflammation silently sticks to your artery walls, like moss building up inside a pipe. Until one day, blood flow gets blocked, a stroke happens, and by then, it may already be too late. But here's what few people tell you. You can start cleaning your arteries, starting today. Number 7, citrus fruits, a natural daily cleanser. It may sound simple, but one of the easiest ways to help clean your arteries might already be sitting in your kitchen every morning. That's citrus fruits. Oranges, lemons, and grapefruits. Many people think they only help boost vitamin C. But the truth is, they're quietly doing much more for your heart. Think about the story of Linda, age 67. Every morning, she started her day with a glass of warm lemon water. At first, it was just because she heard it was good for digestion. But after a few months, she noticed something interesting. Her cholesterol levels began to improve. That heavy, sluggish feeling started to fade. What was happening? Science explains it very clearly. Citrus fruits are rich in flavonoids and powerful antioxidants. These compounds help reduce inflammation in artery walls, limit the buildup of bad cholesterol, SLDL, and most importantly, slow down plaque formation. In other words, they help clean away the moss inside your arteries, little by little. So how should you use them? You don't need to make complicated changes. Here are a few simple ways to start today. Drink a glass of warm lemon water in the morning. Eat 1 orange or grapefruit daily. Or add lemon slices to your drinking water throughout the day. Just stay consistent, and your body will gradually feel the difference. But this is only the beginning. Because there's another food, one that not only lowers cholesterol, but may also directly affect plaque inside your arteries. And, surprisingly, many older adults have eaten it their entire lives, without ever realizing its true benefits. Number 6, beans. The quiet hero you've been overlooking, enhanced version. Here's something surprising. Many people are willing to spend money on expensive supplements, yet overlook one of the most affordable, yet powerful, foods for cleaning arteries. And that food is beans. But before we talk about beans, let's talk about a very common habit, eating red meat too often. Beef, pork, especially fatty or processed varieties, can be high in saturated fat. When consumed regularly, they contribute to higher bad cholesterol, ALDL, accelerating plaque buildup inside your artery walls. Put simply, you may be unknowingly feeding the moss in your blood vessels every day, and that's where beans become a smart alternative. Think about Robert, age 72. After being warned by his doctor about high cholesterol, he didn't cut everything out. He simply made one small change, replacing a few red meat meals each week with beans. After just a few months, his cholesterol levels noticeably improved. He felt lighter and less fatigued when walking. The science behind this is clear. And beans are rich in soluble fiber, which can trap bad cholesterol in the digestive system, prevent it from entering the bloodstream, and help the body eliminate it. Not only that, beans also help lower triglycerides, stabilize blood sugar, reduce inflammation in artery walls. Unlike red meat, which can increase buildup, beans help clean and clear from within. So how should you start? You don't need to become fully vegetarian. Just replace 2 to 3 red meat meals per week with beans. Eat about 1 cup of beans daily. Add them to soups, salads, or main dishes. These small changes can create a big difference for your heart. But this still isn't the most exciting part. Because there's a group of foods found in almost every meal that, when used correctly, can powerfully reduce inflammation throughout your entire vascular system. Now, number 5, leafy greens, the anti-inflammation shield for your arteries. Many people think greens are just something you eat to get enough nutrients. But the truth is, for your arteries, greens act like a daily anti-inflammatory shield. Think about Margaret, age 70. For years, her diet was quite simple: meat, rice, and very little vegetables. Until her doctor told her her arteries were showing signs of hardening. She didn't change everything at once. She simply started with one small step: adding greens to every meal, a small salad at lunch, some steamed vegetables at dinner. After a few months, not only did her digestion improve, but her inflammation and cholesterol markers also got better. So what makes greens so powerful? The leafy greens, especially spinach, kale, broccoli, cabbage, cauliflower, are packed with antioxidants plus fiber plus natural nitrates. These compounds help reduce inflammation in artery walls, improve endothelial function, helping vessels relax properly, reduce plaque buildup, support smoother blood flow. Simply put, if plaque is like moss, then greens help slow its growth and keep the flow moving more freely. But here's something many people overlook. Eating greens once in a while isn't enough. The real benefit comes from daily consistency. So how should you eat them? You don't need large amounts, just the right approach. At least 1 to 2 cups of vegetables per day. Prefer steaming, boiling, or light sautéing. Avoid deep frying, which reduces their benefits. A simple tip: look at your plate. Half of it should be vegetables. And when you combine greens with the foods we mentioned earlier, you're not just slowing down blockage. You're creating the conditions for your body to clean itself more effectively every day. But now, we're moving into a group of foods that not only help reduce inflammation, but are also considered a powerful antioxidant shield, protecting your arteries from damage in the first place. Before we continue, if you find this information helpful, take a second to like the video. It helps more people your age access this important knowledge before it's too late. Number 4, berries, an antioxidant shield for your arteries. There's something many people don't realize. Not all fruits are created equal when it comes to protecting your arteries. And if you had to choose one true superfood group, berries almost always top the list. Now think about Eleanor, age 74. She loves sweets, but after being warned about her blood sugar and heart health, she made a change. Instead of dessert after meals, she switched to a small bowl of blueberries and strawberries each day. At first, it was just to cut sugar cravings, but over time, she noticed her body felt lighter, less fatigued, and her health markers gradually improved. So what makes berries so special? Fruits like blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, blackberries are extremely rich in flavonoids and powerful antioxidants. These compounds help reduce inflammation in artery walls, prevent the oxidation of bad cholesterol, LDL. This is a key step in plaque formation. Protect the inner lining of blood vessels from damage. Simply put, if plaque forms from damage and buildup, then berries help prevent that process from starting in the first place. And here's what surprises many people. You don't need a lot, just consistency. You can start very simply, 1/2 to 1 cup of berries per day. Eat them fresh or add to yogurt or oatmeal. Frozen works just as well if fresh isn't available. This is one of those small habits that delivers long-term heart benefits. And when you combine berries with greens and beans, you're not just reducing inflammation, you're actively protecting your arteries from future damage. But now, we move to something cardiovascular science has studied for decades, a type of fat once misunderstood, but actually incredibly beneficial. And number 3, Omega-3 rich fish, healthy fats that clean your bloodstream. For many years, we were told fat is bad for your heart. But the truth is, not all fats are the same, and there's one type of fat that not only does no harm, but actually helps protect and clean your arteries. That is omega-3. Think about David, age 69. After a routine checkup, he was told his triglycerides were quite high, a factor that increases the risk of artery blockage. Instead of overhauling his entire diet, he made one simple change: eating fish 2 to 3 times per week. Salmon, mackerel, sardines. After a few months, his blood fat levels improved significantly. He also felt lighter and less tired during physical activity. So what does omega-3 actually do in your body? Science has made this very clear. Omega-3 helps lower triglycerides, a dangerous type of fat in the blood, reduce inflammation in artery walls, prevent platelets from sticking together, reducing clot risk, support a stable heart rhythm. Simply put, if plaque is moss, then omega-3 helps prevent that moss from thickening and becoming dangerous. And here's something important. Not all fish are the same. You should prioritize omega-3 rich fish such as salmon, mackerel, sardines, tuna. So how much should you eat? You can start with 2 to 3 fish meals per week, about 3 to 4 ounces, 85 to 120 grams. Per serving. Prefer baking, steaming, or light pan searing. Avoid deep frying. If you don't eat fish regularly, you may consider omega-3 supplements. But it's best to consult your doctor first. When you combine omega-3 with greens, beans, and berries, you're creating a powerful protection system for your arteries. But next, we'll talk about a very familiar food, something you may already have in your home right now. Yet few people realize it can improve artery flexibility in a remarkable way. Number 2, walnuts, the secret to restoring artery flexibility. There's something many people overlook. When it comes to blocked arteries, it's not just about plaque buildup. It's also about arteries becoming stiff. And when arteries lose their flexibility, your heart has to work harder to push blood throughout your body. Think about Susan, age 71. She didn't eat much fried food, she didn't smoke. Yet her doctor still told her blood vessels were not as flexible as before. Instead of panicking, she made one small change, eating a small handful of walnuts every day, and just that. After a few weeks, she noticed her blood pressure felt more stable. And at her next checkup, her doctor saw signs of improved vascular function. So what makes walnuts so special? Walnuts contain plant-based omega-3, ALA, antioxidants, compounds that support endothelial function. These help reduce inflammation, improve artery elasticity, help blood vessels relax, allowing smoother blood flow. Simply put, if your arteries are like pipes, walnuts help them stay soft and flexible instead of stiff and prone to blockage. And here's what surprises many people. You don't need a lot. You can start very simply. One small handful per day, about 1 ounce/25 to 30 grams. Eat them as is, or add to salads or oatmeal. Use them as a snack instead of sweets. One small habit that can make a big difference over time. At this point, you may notice something. We've talked about many foods that help reduce inflammation, lower cholesterol, protect blood vessels, but we're still missing the most important factor. A factor that's not on your plate, yet has a powerful impact on your entire cardiovascular system. Number 1, movement. The most powerful way to clean your arteries. Without medication. There's something many people don't want to hear. You can eat very healthy. You can drink lemon water, eat beans, eat fish. But if you don't move, then all of that still isn't enough. The truth is, Your body was designed to move, and when you sit too much, blood flow slows down and plaque builds up faster. Like still water. Moss grows more quickly. Think about James, age 73. After retiring, his life became much less active. More time sitting and watching TV to less walking. Until he began to notice. He got tired more easily. His legs felt heavier and his blood pressure increased. His doctor didn't give him a complicated solution. Just one simple piece of advice. Start walking every day. At first, just 10 minutes. Then 15 minutes, 20 minutes. After a few months, he not only felt better, his cardiovascular numbers improved significantly. So what happens when you move your body? Science shows that physical activity helps. Increase blood circulation, reducing plaque buildup, raise good cholesterol, HDL, helping clean up LDL, reduce inflammation in artery walls, improve artery elasticity, support weight, blood sugar, and blood pressure control. Simply put, if food is the clean-up crew, then movement is the strong current that carries everything away. And here's the most important part. You don't need intense exercise. You can start very simply, 30 minutes of walking per day, or split into 10 to 15 minutes, 2 to 3 times daily. Add light activities such as gardening, climbing stairs, stretching. What matters most isn't intensity, it's consistency. And when you combine movement with everything we've discussed, citrus fruits, beans, leafy greens, berries, omega-3 rich fish, walnuts, you're not just slowing down blockage. You're creating an environment where your body can repair and protect itself. Summary. Today, we explored 7 natural ways to help clean your arteries. Citrus fruits help reduce inflammation and cholesterol. Beans support the removal of bad cholesterol. Leafy greens protect and nourish artery walls. Berries provide powerful antioxidant protection. Omega-3 rich fish clean and stabilize the bloodstream. Walnuts improve artery flexibility. And most importantly, movement keeps your entire circulation system working efficiently. But the most important thing to remember is there is no single miracle cure. It's the combination of small habits, repeated every day, that creates real change. And it's also important to be clear. These natural approaches are helpful, but they're not always enough. If your arteries are already severely blocked, you may still need cholesterol-lowering medications or medical treatments as prescribed by your doctor. So always talk with your doctor to find a combined approach, safe and effective for you. If you want to continue protecting your heart and live healthier each day, subscribe to the VitalAge Health channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss important upcoming videos. And don't forget to share this video with your loved ones and friends, the people you truly care about. Your heart has been working tirelessly for decades. Every heartbeat is what keeps you alive, loving and experiencing this life. Maybe it's time you start taking care of it again. You don't have to change everything at once. Just start today. One small choice, one gentle step, one better meal. And over time, those small actions will build a healthier heart and a longer, fuller life.